I'm Michael Weiner, and I'm one of the design directors with Mirvac Design. And I've been with Mirvac Design for about 25 years. And I'm here today to talk about a project I'm really excited about, and that is the first stage of the Sky Precinct at Newstead. Mirvac has been at Newstead really since 2001. We really feel that this stage of Sky Precinct will be a really positive addition to the Newstead community and to Brisbane as a whole. It will offer a destination, a place where people will want to come. It will offer a place where people will want to live, and it will create an iconic piece of architecture that people will look up and say, wow, isn't that really fabulous? That's really beautiful. Sky Precinct is really an incredible location. It's really close to the gasworks, which has just, great retail offering. It's got all this parkland in front of it, but even more important, it's 2 kilometers from the CBD. So you can live in a really natural setting, access to the river, access to water, access to retail. It's a great location. It really is one of the best sites, if not the best site in Brisbane. And so we like to think this building is a building that is uniquely a Brisbane building. It's got continuous balconies that wrap around the building. These balconies allow us to put greenery on the building, but what they also allow us to do is to protect the building from the elements. As you're designing something, especially in an established precinct like Newstead, what you really have to think about is different levels, almost different scales of community making. So what you have is you have the broader community. How does this building actually relate to the city? How do people get to the retail? How do people interact with the ground plane? But we very carefully considered what's actually happening around the building, how we actually create a pedestrianized ground plane, create a place people want to walk and linger and live and become destinational. The next scale within this building is actually creating community within the building itself. How do we facilitate community building within the building? And we do that by actually creating amenity. We do that by having places that bring the residents together, that actually let them meet each other, encourage them to meet each other. It has a 25-meter infinity edge pool that will disappear out onto the river and the views beyond. It has barbecue areas. It has really lush terraced planting. It's really about creating opportunities for how people will live, not telling them how they'll live. So we looked at the site and said, we don't really want to put a building on the park. Let's put a park on the building. We took the park and we actually brought it up onto the face of the building. So not only does the building itself actually have nature on it, but the building is shaped like nature. The building is made out of organic forms. We were really conscious of the aspect. The building has fantastic northeast aspect. It has amazing panoramic views. It has views across the park, to the river, to the city, really unparalleled. And we wanted to make sure that we designed each apartment with those views in mind, so people living in the apartments could take full advantage of what this site had to offer. I think this is a really special project. I think it's a really beautiful project. And I think it's going to be a really wonderful place to live.